Have you ever felt like you're speaking another language? In this video, I'm going to decode the 4 communication styles of the DISC theory and help you transform how you manage change. Understanding how people like to communicate and their preferences is such an important tool for us to engage stakeholders better, understand where they're coming from, and landing our change communication plan and message. Now, I like to choose DISC because it's one of the most popular and easy to understand models, and it helps you translate all the other personality style theory out there, like the Boltons, the Myers-Briggs, and so forth. DISC is simply dominant, innovative, supportive, and conscientious, or how I like to color them in red, yellow, green, and blue. A red leader is usually someone who's direct, result-oriented, and decisive, so really communicating in a very assertive way. An innovative or yellow leader is someone who's bringing a lot of enthusiasm to the communication. They're open, they're creative. And a supportive team leader or a supportive team member will love to support the community or the team around them. They're usually more understanding, harmonizing, and a little bit quieter in their communication style. And last but not least, we've got the conscientious, or also often referred to blue leaders. And these are the ones that are really methodical, they're analytical, and they're very well structured and supported in their communication style through data and evidence and so forth. Now, let's imagine a scenario where a team leader has called in a one-on-one with one of their team members, and they're making a great effort to adapting their communication style to their team member. We are going in the order of a red, yellow, green, and then blue scenario, where Sam and I are role-playing through the different styles. Let's see if you can spot the difference.
You and your employee scheduled a one-on-one conversation to help your employee progress with the change. The reasons for the change are understood. The change is seen as beneficial. Your employee is stuck in their change journey because they lack information on the change. Knowledge is their barrier point. Let's look at how to adapt your communication to your audience's style.
Okay, Sam, let's remove some roadblocks to get you moving again. What are your top 3 questions? I'll point you into the right direction so you can find the answers. If you have a team member that is predominantly red, it is important that you are going into that conversation really focused on the results, on the options and the actions. It is a conversation that is straight to the point, and it's quite assertive in the communication style and tone of voice. Hi Sam, it's so good to see you. I was just working on this visual roadmap and I would like to get your ideas for it. Maybe I can answer some questions in the process? If you have a team member who's tending to be more yellow or expressive in their style, please bring your full self to the conversation. Be enthusiastic, be open, and use your hands and body language as well. These people will appreciate a bit of fun and collaboration in your communication as well. And they love visuals.
Good morning, Eva. How are you today?
Thank you, I'm really well. It's so good to meet you.
I'm so glad to know that you think this change is very beneficial for us and our team. But I'm a little bit worried that if I have spent enough time with you guys to give you enough information, would you be willing to help me to organize this Q&A session? And maybe you can share your insight with me that what sort of information you guys actually need.
If you have a team member who's a little bit more green, you want to make sure that you don't overwhelm them with too much energy if you're red or yellow. So here it's really about dialing some of it back. A one-on-one or a small group conversation will work best in a very informal and social environment. These people like to first build a lot of rapport and trust, so you need to have time to make that and bring that to the occasion.
Hi Eva, I've scheduled 30 minutes for us to go through the details of this change. Did you get a chance to read the process documents I sent you last week? Okay, good. Let's go through the timeline and the milestones. And please point out where you see our biggest risks.
If you have a team member who's predominantly analytical or conscientious, please be thorough and well prepared. Make sure you allow enough time for your conversation and bring enough evidence and data to prove any of your points as well. Hey, you looked at like 4 different scenarios. Could you spot your own preference? Was it really easy to see what you would have preferred yourself if a team leader would have spoken to you? See, that's the difference. Next time you talk to any of your team members, make sure you're prepared and you try and adapt your style as well. Obviously, this isn't easy, so make sure you practice. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel so you be up to date with any future updates. And also give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear in the comments below what is your style and how have you used this video.